ActiveCampaign SMS. This video is going to show you how to implement the built-in capabilities that ActiveCampaign provides for text messaging. To do so, we're going to need to create a custom form, and we're going to need to capture the phone number, but more importantly, the country code. One challenge is good luck getting somebody to provide the country code. Heck, a lot of people don't even know what their country code is, so we're going to make it super easy for that to happen. Now, I know that ActiveCampaign has built-in SMS capability. However, they only serve a few countries: United States, Canada, Great Britain, Spain, Australia, Germany, and Mexico. And to use it, you need to have a Plus or Enterprise plan. And we're going to end up creating a form looks like this that captures their email and their phone number, where the only reason the country is there is simply to put in the appropriate prefix for their phone number. So to accomplish this, we're going to use the Bootstrap form helper provided by this site right here, and you can actually download it on GitHub right there if you want. And the way it works is if you select the country, let's just say we do Mexico, it'll automatically change the country code. And the great thing is if somebody types in something wrong, it won't work. And it knows how many characters and in what format to work with. So for instance, Australia, which is +61, let's just start typing stuff in there and notice how it figures out the right format, etc. So we're going to take advantage of that. So we're going to download this, install this, the JavaScript that's provided on our site where the form is going to be hosted, so that we end up having a site that looks like this. Form that looks like this. Okay, so let's go into ActiveCampaign. And remember, you've got to have a Plus or Enterprise to be able to send SMS messaging. So for this, we're going to simply create a form, and I'm going to call it phone. Oops, let's just create the form called phone, put them on a list, create it, and we're not going to collect that. We are going to collect phone. Come on. So that's it. Let's make sure we got everything we want. We want to send them to a thank you page. Let's take them here. And that's it. Now, here's where it gets a little messy. We need to copy this content here, the form, the full embed code. I'm going to go ahead and save and exit that. Now, we need to go into an editor. I'm just going to paste all of that stuff there. And here's the page I'm going to work with. So I need to find the form element. So I'm going to search for less than form. I need to copy this. Go back to my index file, replace the form that's already there. And I already did this once, and I don't need all this stuff. Back to the content I created, let's copy all the inputs, the hidden inputs, and let's put them right here. Get them all fancied up, line them up. And we've got email address. And let's just make sure I've named the ID, or I should say the name is email. That's not right. This needs to be email, and I've made it required. And let's look for phone. Actually, let's make sure email is called email. So if I go down here and look, yes, the name is email. Now let's look for phone. Okay, so the name is phone. It's a text field, so okay. Now, here's what I need to add in to my page to make it work appropriately. So I'm just going to put a little white space here so you can see it. Now I've formatted it the same way using this div class. I've got the country, and this is the code that came from the helper file. And I want to make sure this input type, and I need to put in name equals phone. Okay, oops, too many. So this is what I need to add, and let me do this. And I actually did install the JavaScript, and there's a couple more things that need to be put in so that it calls those files. So I'm going to put it down at the bottom right here. I'll put in some white space so you can see it. It's the bootstrap-formhelpers.min.js and the bootstrap-formhelpers-phone-min.js. So let's get rid of the white space, put it right there. And that page should be ready to go. So let's take a look at it. I'm going to refresh this. So there it is. Let's make sure if I change countries, everything works properly. Australia, there it is. So if I do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, oops, okay. So it looks like it's working. Let's test it out. Let's do Dave plus test66@gmail.com. And yes, I'm from the United States, so we're going to stick with that guy. And yeah, let's just go with that phone number. So I'm going to click on join. So I'm redirected to the thank you page. Now let's go see if I was added properly. So if I go to contacts, I search for Dave plus, there's Dave66, and there's my phone number. So now I do have the capabilities to send an SMS message to this person. Since we're here and we're having fun, let's do it one more time. Let's see if our down under country works. Let's do Clint plus test11@gmail.com, and let's make him from a different country, Australia. Yeah, let's go 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's it. If I click on join, let's search for him. Yep, there it is. So we just covered how to use ActiveCampaign's SMS capabilities